I don't wanna say anything, cause if I do I might say the wrong words. Oh no. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I'd lose you if I didn't. Till we find what we're missing and compromise. So I'll keep my shorts on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Can't we find a single reason not to say goodbye? Oh, if I said what's on my mind, would you stay with me tonight? If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. If I said what's on my mind, would that make you run and hide? Would that make you run and hide? Run and hide. Run and hide. Oh, would that make you run and hide? Don't know what to do anymore. I'm mad at options, nothing's working. I'm mad at service. Come help me now, I'm fucking nervous. I'm trying but can't scratch the surface. So I'll keep my mouth shut and not listen. Afraid I'd lose you if I didn't. Till we find what we're missing and compromise. So I'll keep my shoes on and not leaving. We're on thin ice, winter season. Can't we find a single reason not to say goodbye?
Yo, what is up, everyone? Hope everybody is well and hope everybody is okay. We are back. And what a way to start the stream other than just say, you know what? It's looking good. It is looking very good indeed. We could actually go and win a piece of silverware. Are we getting too excited? Absolutely not. We are not getting too fucking excited. This is what it's about. It is about to get busy. It is about to get exciting, man. It is about to get lit. Witness the litness that Ten Hag has created. Witness it. This is what it's about to happen. What's about to happen is Man United are about to win a piece of silverware. That's what's supposed to happen. That's what's going to happen. And you lot are going to witness greatness. Witness greatness in pure Ten Hagness fashion. Did you see what I did there? Did you see what I did there? Witness the greatness from the one and only Ten Hagness. Yeah, that's what's happening, man. How's everybody doing? Hope warm the fucking prints up, bruv. Warm the fucking t-shirts. Get me the t-shirts. Order your sizes. £1 shirt. Bro, order the shirts, man. XL, we got XL, we got S, we got L, we got M, we got M. You know what I'm saying? I'm dishing them out. T-shirts are getting dished. What t-shirt size do you want? Got double XL, 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 double XL, XL, LS, whatever you want, bro. We're getting you. I got t-shirts are getting. Man City are getting. Arsenal are getting. Everybody are getting clapped. Everybody, man. Anyways, let's start with the comment section. Mart says we are winning this cup. Fingers crossed. Joe says Fuzzius Maximus. I like that name, you know, Fuzzius Maximus. A few of my friends, a few of my people, them call me Fuzzius Maximus. Big ups from your boy in San Diego, California. I'm sad you're not on UV anymore, but stoked I can get my daily dose of fuzz through this channel. Never stop the grind. Glory, glory, Man United. United. Thank you very much. I appreciate the chat. That is very kind and nice of you to say. And I'm here, man. I will not stop the grind. I see your comments everywhere. My people see your comments everywhere. So I appreciate you. I appreciate the support. And I'm thankful. I'm very, very thankful. More than appreciation aside, I'm very, very thankful. Tumelu says, not to be disrespectful, but why have you left the United view? Well, that is an interesting question that has been going on everybody's head as to where is Fuzz gone? Why has Fuzz left the United view? Well, the thing is, everybody knows that I have left on amicable terms, but everybody has now unfollowed everyone. Well, it is what it is. My former gaffer has unfollowed me, and I have unfollowed him. We have all unfollowed everyone, bruv. So it is what it is, isn't it? I want to do more. I want to create. I want to push. I want to pull. I want to express. And that's what I'm going to do. And at the end of the day, if someone cannot help me or push me or motivate me or put me in a situation to give me opportunities, then I understand. Because I'm a small fish in a big ocean. I'm not entitled to anything. I have to go and get it. In this life, you have to go and get it. You have to go and get it. You have to knock on doors. You have to knock some more. And if one person answers, you ask them, they give you an opportunity. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. You knock on another door, they give you an opportunity. Thank you very much. You knock on another door, they don't give you an opportunity. Thank you very much. But thank you to everyone, even if you didn't answer the door. You answered the door, thank you. You didn't answer the door, thank you. Always thank you. So to United View, I have nothing but utmost thank you, because they gave me an opportunity. Do you know how many people want to be on United View? Do you know how many people would do anything? People offered money to be on United View. United View is an astonishing organization. They are going to do massive things. It is upsetting that I even left, to be honest. It's sad. It is sad that I left. But life goes on. I've been through this not many times, actually. I tell a lie. I think I've been through this once more in my life with a different situation, but similar. I was absolutely hell-bent, in love, in doing something with, an organization. I gave them everything. They gave me as much as they could. But eventually, a bend in the road came, and it's been a long day without you, my friend. I see you again. Oh, you know what I'm saying? Them ones. Oh, ooh, you get me? You get me? It is what it is. And I wish them all the best. They wish me all the best. Sounding salty. Well, you need to do this and put it in your ear and give it a wiggle, because I don't know how else you want me to be clear with you guys, man. I don't know how. I'm trying to be as polite, as simple, as humble, as nice. I am 26 years old. I will be 27 years old this month, and I want to do more creative stuff. I want to challenge myself. I want to push myself. I want to test myself. How does that sound salty? I want to make mistakes. I want to learn from my mistakes. I want to disrupt the set. I want to disrupt the set. I don't sleep. My members know I'm the closest to my members. That's who I'm the closest to. I think there was United We Are. I think there was Omo, Dan. They were my first 3 members. And then the members only community grew. And I am the closest to my members. If anybody know how I am, it's my members. I don't get to, if you ain't my Planet Fast resident, you don't know me like the way anyways my residents know me. Planet Fast isn't a football channel. Planet Fast is going to be bigger. It's going to be big. It's going to be bigger. I don't sleep. The sheer amount of ideas, the sheer amount of things I want to do. And you know what? It's unhealthy. It is unhealthy and it's bad because I want things to go at 100 miles an hour. That's my DNA. But things don't go at 100 miles an hour. The speed limit is only 70. Do you understand what I'm saying? You are risking your health. You are risking everything when you're going at 100 miles an hour. And maybe I was going, possibly I was going at 100 miles an hour and I messed up. It is what it is. Things happen, baby. Repping and stepping, you keep it going. I learned a lot. They gave me abundance of knowledge. They gave me abundance of guidance. They gave me abundance of everything that they could. I wanted more. That's all it is. It's no different. You're so moody at times. I am a human fucking being, am I? And I am not your average content creator who doesn't interact. I interact with every comment. I interact with every person. I am a human being. Some days I'm hyper. You can see me in a stream where I'm saying we're gonna clap Haaland, and then in the same stream in 10 minutes you will see me talking logic. That's how I am. I am sure you have been moody in your life, but surprisingly, I am not actually moody. Surprisingly, I am in a expressive mood. I want to express. I want to talk. I want to communicate. I want to be open. I want to be as honest as I can be. I want to be respectful. I want to be humble. It is what it is. Now you like Fuzz. Of course you do. Because I keep myself and I wear everything on my sleeve. You know who I am. You know how I am. You know how I be. I am how I am on the screen, how I am in real life. It is what it is. I will sing and I will shout. I will let it all out, but I will never ever apologize for being myself. And guess what? I might rattle some people. I might mess up somewhere. I might fuck up somewhere. But guess what? That's how it is. That's how it is. I done been through hell and back. I'm new to YouTube, but I'm not new to life. I am new to YouTube, but I am not new to life. You know where I came from? I came from knocking on takeaways and car washes for work. I used to earn £2 an hour. You get what I mean? I was abused. People took the piss out of my life. This is not United View, by the way. This is, in general in my life. I lived alone since I was 18 years old. I know people. I know how to behave. I know when things are right. I know when I'm feeling right, when I'm feeling wrong. I know when I'm being disrespected, when I'm being respected. I know when I'm rated and when I'm tolerated. There's difference. One thing you can't do is tell me what to do, how to do, when to do, etc., etc. Not saying United View did that, by the way. Anyway, no. I'm just expressing. I'm in a very expressive mood. Very, very expressive mood. I always liked you, but I gotta be honest. Well, be honest. Be honest. That is the whole point of it. You guys have the power. The comment section have the power. You all have the power. You get to comment. You get to say what you want. You guys have the comment. Footballers go through this all the time, right? Celebrities go through this all the time. Content creators go through this all the time. Some people like it, some people don't like it. It is some people like them, some people don't like them. It's how it is. It is how it is. We will see you on DR Sports soon. I don't know where you will see me. I'm a free agent. Planet Fuzz is Planet Fuzz. I live here. My residents live here. They come here. Ronald, Dan, who else? There might be almost somewhere knocking about. Mr. Khan, Hassan. My members are here. I'm here. I ain't going anywhere. Do I have any beef with Flex? Absolutely not. He absolutely taught me so much. He gave me advice when I wanted. He gave me guidance when I wanted. I looked up to him. Every single message that I ever sent him, I always started or trying to start it with big bro, because he is big bro. That is big bro. That is Flex is big bro. Don't get it twisted. Never get it twisted. I looked at that man and I saw a man that is building a fucking massive, giant, scary empire, man. This shit can take over, and it is what it is. He is big bro. He looks out for people. He looked out for me. He saw me. He saw that, why did it? I remember him telling me one thing, yeah, and it was very, 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 I'll always remember this. He said, Fuzz, always remember why people wanted you on United View. Always remember what made you, what was the first time you ever, and he's right. And I got to be like that. I got to keep it 100. And that's why do you guys come and watch my channel? Or why do you guys watch me on United Stand or United View or fucking Planet Fuzz or Saeed TV, whatever. You see me everywhere because I try and keep it as 100 as I can. I try and keep it as authentic. And you know what? I'm gonna be even more authentic. I'm not gonna cordial myself for shit. Not gonna feel I'm not gonna cordial myself. I'm not gonna dilute myself for shit. I'm gonna keep it myself how I am, how I be. I am new to YouTube, but I am not new to life. Treated, not tolerated. Sorry, rated, not tolerated. It is what it is. Love you, Ali, though, man. Hope you're okay, because your club is getting clapped up. Your club is getting clapped up, baby. Free agent Fuzz. I'm free agent, man. I was never locked down on United View anyways. Flex has always told me, Fuzz, you are open to grow. He has always given me that opportunity. He has been very supportive. He has been very kind. Everybody's been very appreciative. It is not anything other than I want to do more. 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 It is as simple as I can put it. I want to do more. There is nothing else involved at all. Maybe I went too fast. Maybe I should have taken things and do it differently. It is nothing else. People think I went on that channel. They don't like it. Well, guess what? You're the one watching the channel. Hey ho. That's the fucking maddest thing about it all. You're the one. Do you think the algorithm will not boost my shit if I produce good content? Let that sink in. When KSI was making videos out of his mum's house in some mad yard, the algorithm still pushed him. The algorithm will push good stuff. It's as simple as that. It is how the fucking world, this YouTube world works. You create good thumbnails, right? In YouTube, it's click and retention. Click, retention, click, retention, click, retention, click, retention. That's why you have Mr. Beast, who changed the game. Bro, I do not sleep. Members, man, tell them, man. I don't fucking sleep. I be sat there. 7 a.m. Wayne will tell you, one of my members, 7 a.m. I'm there studying algorithm. I'm there studying what makes it bang. What could I bring people, when I'm going to the game, how can I bring people closer to United Stadium? What could I do? Can I go live from before the game? Can I go live after the game? Can I sit behind the manager? Can I do this? Can I do that? What can I do? Bro, man is yo, I'm outside. I'm fucking outside. I remember my best friend Cindy, she had a boxing match, a championship fight. I woke up 6 a.m., drove 3 hours. I drove her and a trainer 3 hours, dropped them off, slept in the car, drove 3.5 hours to Old Trafford, watched Liverpool clap us, got outside, did my interview, went 3.5 hours to go pick her up, went 3 hours home. I'm outside. This is my life. This is what I chose. This is what I chose. And if you think that I am a moody, if I'm a weirdo, if I'm snaky, if I'm the two-faced, if I'm whatever, for asking more for myself in my life, well, I am sorry. But bitch, don't kill my vibe. I'm sorry, man. I'm 26 years old. I am going to be 27 years old this month. I fought the immigration system to live in this country. I lived alone since 18 years old. I haven't seen my mom in nearly, how long have I not seen my mom? Me and my mom don't get along. I haven't seen my dad since I was 16 years old. I haven't seen my father in 10 years. I haven't seen my mom in 8 years. My mom and I stopped talking 8 years ago. I don't even think my mom knows if I'm alive. Man, been through life. And you're telling me that I'm a self-centered, egotistical person. Well, guess what? Life is a bitch, and sometimes you gotta be. Sometimes you gotta be, man. And if you've got your personal struggles, then you should understand. You should understand how thick skin works. You should understand what hunger means. You should understand what it means for someone to try and make something. You should understand that if you're trying to break boundaries, you have to break something. It's called breaking boundaries. If you're trying to push the envelope, you have to push something. Learn life. Ain't nothing come easy to anyone. I spent my entire savings and went into debt just to set up a studio. You think I want to take things slow? Do you know how much this fucking camera costs? Do you know how much this one camera costs? And do you know how much it costs to buy 2 of them? Do you know how much a mic cost? Do you know how much a light cost? Do you know how much a shirt cost? Do you know how much the electric bill cost? Do you know how much the rent cost? Do you know how much a PC cost? Do you know how much a 3 monitors cost? And guess what? I ain't got a right hand, left leg, right leg. I ain't got a right hand, right leg, left leg. I did it on my fucking all self with my own fucking money. And if you think it's a shitty move, me asking for more, well, guess what? I'm sorry, baby. But bitch, don't kill my vibe. So learn everything today, man. People, I'm tired, man. I just let it all go. I've had at least like 25 mad DMs on Instagram. Mad DMs, man. People saying you're a bitch, you're this, you're that, you're this, you're that. And guess what? I'll give it them back. You lot know me. I'm active on the timeline. I'm active on the timeline. You sounding ungrateful. Well, guess what? Do and give your a wiggle, baby. Because I'm sorry if you think I sound ungrateful. Not everybody likes garlic bread. Not everybody likes tomato ketchup. I'm sorry, am I? I'm sorry, man. Always, always sorry. But anyways, mad DMs about what? But people DMing me, they don't like that I left United View. They have a vendetta that I left United View. Why are you missing the rest of my comments? Because I'm not going to spend time looking at so many. There's so many comments. And you should be... Now you sounding like a bitch. How about this? Hold on now. So you sounding like a bitch. Because out of everyone in the comment section, I've just read yours. What an ungrateful bitch. Now you sound like a fucking bitch. I've just read at least 6 of your comments out of everybody's. I've not even read my own members' comments. I've not even read Logan, who's my regular, Mohammed. Damn, Emma, you sound ungrateful, am I? I wish your mom and dad taught you some manners. Damn, am I? I wonder if you like this in your work. I wonder if you like this with your partner. Damn, Emma, you sound ungrateful. Be grateful for life. Be grateful for who you are. I'm sorry I missed all of your comments. You know what? I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry I missed all of your comments. I read as many as I can, but I'm sorry. Guess what? I'm sorry. Is that what you wanted to hear? Does that give you peace in your heart? Damn, am I? Anyways, you know, I'm a great actor, you know. I can start, if I want to do something, I can do something. I'm really like that, man. Anyways, love, guidance, peace. That's what it is to everyone. Everybody doing their thing, everybody chasing something, everybody making big moves. That's what it's about. Small fish in a big ocean. That's what I am. And that's what I continue to be until I keep growing. Big up Fresh Prince. I don't miss anybody's fucking comment. Nobody has to pay to read for me to read a comment. I read everybody's comment. I see everybody's comment. Even when I'll have 5,000 people in my stream one day, God willing, 10,000 people, 15,000 people, I'll try and read everybody's comment. And you know what I do? I play my streams back to myself so I can read the comments, so I can remember the faces. That's what I do. That's what I always try and do. I like people. I am a human being myself. I'm no better than anyone. But anyways, bish, bash, bosh. Man City is up next. Big up Logan, man. He says, out of context fast. I don't know what you've done today, bro. What have you done today, bro? I see you double A, by the way. I'm gonna add you eventually, my bro. Let me do my thing, and then I'm gonna add you if you're still here. Out of context fast. What is this guy? Excuse me. Oh my god, what is this now? Broski, what have you done, man? Out of context fast. Logan, man, what have you done, my brother? My broski, what have you done? Just be eating. I didn't even know I did that. I didn't even know I did that. What a weirdo, man. This guy's a weirdo, man. After all this, yeah, just eating a crisp right at the end. Oh, you're funny, man. You're a legend, Logan. Big up to you, man, bro. Let me see. I've missed a lot of the comments, so I do apologize, man. I'm a very emotional and expressive person. When I express, man. Let me go right to the top and see if I can read as much of the comments as I can. We winning this trophy on the derby against the pass to the Haaland merchant, man. Trust me. Big up Fuzz. You're taking energy drink cup from us because we are the holders. Still record still stands. We have 9. Yeah, Ali, congratulations to you for your record. But right now, we're about to do a Mazzalini warm up. The printer read that one. Dean Henderson thought he could do something against us. Hendo is getting clapped. Big up Fuzz, man. Believe in your team. Thank you very much. Different energy when we won it last season. We can try and win a trophy for sure. I'm not taking this team serious until it faces proper opposition. Abdirahman, and that's a fair assessment. Sure, we're facing proper challenges. Come Saturday and then Arsenal game, Palace as well, Barcelona as well. So yeah, 100%. I see you have a stand behind your own set of trophies. It's only an energy drink cup. Give it a rest. People really said Spurs will get a trophy. The path is clear. Fuzz, it was good to see you on the football terrace. Thank you. We are winning City, Palace, and Arsenal. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it too, man. I'm feeling it too. What else? Talk your shit. Thank you. Thank you very much. Let me see. Hey, Faz, you killed it yesterday on the United stand. The comment section was going crazy for you. Absolutely loved it. Big up, bro. And you know what? I went home. Firstly, at the show, it's like last minute, by the way. It was very last minute. Big up Adam, man. Love the guy, man. Such a humble and nice gentleman. Humble and nice gentleman. Real, recognized, real. Adam just, I was chilling with my boy. He lives near Old Trafford, and Adam just called me, said, listen, minutes off the bench, get off the bench, man. You're starting today. And boom, man, he gave me the call. I went, did my thing. And you know what the maddest thing is, right? I actually don't understand how big United stand is. Right? I didn't know. I know, but I didn't think. To me, it's just in the most humblest way, in the most simplest way, a camera doesn't faze me. You can come up to me, walk up to me on the street. I'm like this. I'm literally like this. I'm loud, I'm brash, I'm stupid, I'm silly, I'm funny, I'm giggly, I'm serious. I'm a mixture, I'm a bundle of emotions. And the camera didn't faze me. It was a beautiful studio, beautiful panel, and just spoke. And I said, you know what? Let me just, talk football. That's what I did. Sometimes I talk logic. Sometimes I don't talk logic. That's just the world of football. Sometimes Gary Neville makes sense. Sometimes he doesn't. Sometimes Souness makes sense. Sometimes they don't. Well, Souness actually, a lot of the time, he's a bit funny. But you know how it is. So I just said, yeah, you know what? Let me cook something here, man. Let me cook like what Sancho's cooking. And then I went home. And so when I started YouTube, I would look at the comments, whatever. But as you've gone on, I don't look at the comments as much now until later on. Before, I would just go straight to the comments and say, I wonder what people have said. Now I'm like, okay, let me chill, especially because that particular day, my day started at 5 a.m. I tried to bring people content from before the game kicked off, during the game, after the game, blah, blah, blah. I tried to do my own stuff. So much. I had, mad stuff to do during the day. So I was knackered. I went home and my partner's telling me, like, there was 13,000 live viewers at one point. I said, what? 13,000. Like, that platform is massive. Big up to Adam, man, for giving the kid an opportunity. Small fish like me, a nobody, a newbie, or whatever in the scene, and Adam gave me a chance, man. Big up to Adam, and big up to United stand for accommodating me, making me feel comfortable. It was very lovely, man. Very, very lovely. They showed me a lot of love, and most importantly, and the comment section, bro, they man are going off. I didn't even think this many people know the letters FAZ in the same, saying. I was like, yo, I was humbled, man. I was like, wow. I was like, thank you. I was just sat there thanking the screen, man. I was like, wow, me, the same kid that was living alone, nearly homeless at 18 years old. So many people are showing me love. I was like, God is good, man. God is amazing. God is great. Thank you very much. And I'm clearly doing something that people like and people enjoyed. And I'm very like, I wonder what people think. But now I'm just starting to be myself. So yeah, it was amazing, man. The community is massive, and they just, everybody, just Ricky, Kev, Beth, Adam, Ryan, everybody, just lovely people, man. Lovely people, man. Thank you all. What else? Dan, Omo, Wayne, Ganso, Yuma, Merrick, all the members. Amazing. United we are. United chef. There's so many. Scott, there's loads of members, man. Big up to them. Me loves UV. Almost forgot Woodward. Big up Planet Fuzz community. I thought Fuzz was an integral part of United view. The chemistry between Flexo and KG Mina was great. And they have talent. They'll be fine. They won't miss me. What else? Wait for the days Faz would sit next to Keane and Neville. Well, you never know, man. You never know where life can take you. You never know what can happen. It is what it is, you know. We will see what life has in store for me. But one thing I do know, that at one point I had 2 people watching my stream, and that was that computer and this phone. So it wasn't even people, it was devices. At one point I had 2 devices watching my stream. So and I do it very differently to other people. Very, very differently. You guys are human beings. I do my streams like I'm talking to human beings. It's not 433 every day. And you guys spend your time watching me, and that's the most important thing for me, that the fact that you guys give me your time. I don't have a set. I do things very unorthodox. Very, very unorthodox, and that's what I want to do. You know, Faz, the good thing is Garnacho really learned good from Ronaldo. He will never lace his boots, but he will be elite. True, nobody will ever lace Ronaldo's boots, I don't think. I don't think anybody can, but he must have taken quite a bit from Ronaldo's, you know, book, because the kid is absolutely on fire, and he was very, you know, Ronaldo, loving Ronaldo. I've seen a picture of him wearing Ronaldo on boxes. And you know what? It's great for an 18-year-old to see the greatest player of all time and take a lot from them. That's very good. That's what it's supposed to be. That's how it's, you know, that's what it should be. Let me just, I know, where's Big Up Woodward here? He gave a super chat. Here we go. Martial contract extension. Get out of there. Bro, again, funny enough, before the stream, two hours before, 2 hours before, speaking to my friend, playing professional, and I was just saying to him about Martial. You know, me and him had a Martial conversation, and he's pro, and he's always going to talk player bias. Always, that's how he is. And I said to him, bro, Martial got to leave. And he's like, what would you do if you were in Martial's position? I was like, I know why you're saying that, because you're a fucking player. That's why you're gonna say that. He's like, yeah. But what would you do? I said, well, firstly, I would invest a lot of money in my health, make sure my freaking I don't get injured so much. Like, Martial's been injured every single season, a lot of the time. When was the last time he played a full season without being injured or diabolically injured, right? And he's like, yeah, but what if he's doing that already? What if he's doing everything possible in his money and power? I said, well, if he is, and he's still injured, if I was him, I'd just keep playing and collecting the check. And the club has done the perfect thing for him. He's giving him a new contract every time. And now is the time that they don't give him a new contract, and they say, listen, I appreciate, but you can't stay fit for a whole season, let alone half a season. You cannot. He's missed weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks of Manchester United, and we've won, and we've been sustainable. Without him, we've been great with him. So nonetheless, he needs to go on, because the organization cannot function with a detrimental part of the pitch being injured for so long. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? This is logic me now. The logic me is the organization cannot go and win trophies, compete in competitions, or even have competition in a position if a player is missing half the season. It is not. I'm sorry, but it is not sustainable. Not for you, not for the manager, not for the players around him. It is not sustainable. The manager is constantly having a headache to think if he needs to change his tactics because a player is not available. Constantly, and always on the edge. Always on the edge to think if this player is going to be injured or whatever. So yeah. Anyways, let's continue. There's a couple more. Let me see. And I big up Anthony, man. Thank you for joining the stream. What else? What do you think of the cup draws? Well, I think firstly we are very, very lucky, and thank God for Southampton beating City. I think if Southampton didn't beat City, we would be facing City. Let's be honest here. I really think so. But we are going to the final. I'm calling it here. I am calling it here. We're going to the final, 100%. There's no guarantee. There's no doubt in my mind we are going to the final. It's just we have to decide: are we playing a low block Newcastle or a Southampton, who also somewhat play in low block, but who are we playing is the question. Newcastle. I don't want to be disrespectful, but I don't look at Nottingham Forest as a threat. Absolutely not. I mean, why should I? Look at where they are in the league. Look at how they've been performing. Why should I? I think in terms of Southampton, Salisu and Isabella Kochap, that I'm only kind of thinking, yeah, they're solid players, but Bella Kochap's got a knee injury, so I don't think he's going to feature. Ward-Prowse, am I fearful of Ward-Prowse? No. Am I fearful of Diallo? No. Walker-Peters, is he a great player? He's a very good player. Very, very good 25-year-old player, and might give us some headache. But other than that, we should be fine. They dealt with City, Southampton, so you must give them some credit. Of course, you must give them some credit. But nonetheless, we should be able to handle them. We should be able to handle a Southampton, even if we face them in the final. Even if we face them in the final, I'm just glad we don't have to face a big team, because we've got enough big games. Not because we're scared of Man City at all. No. It's because we've got enough games as it is, and we don't need another high-pressured game. Playing Man City would be higher pressure than playing Southampton in the final, right? You know that. So based on that, we should be fine. Anyways. The same people Fuzz left for a better future, they did the same to United Stand. People calling Fuzz names are wicked and not raised well. Big up Fuzz, I support you. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, and I wish everybody all the best. And everybody, I'm just a small fish. They're the big fish. I'm just a very, 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 very small fish. Very small fish. So yeah. Asked you about Mayo a few days ago, and you spoke at length about it in the same question you put to the United Stand, and I love the way you spoke about Ten Hag will slowly gel them in. Fazinho in the house. Thank you very much, Saha. I appreciate you. Sometimes I can be loud and people don't understand me. They always expect football to be hello. No, man. So, it's football. We play football in the pit, in the playground, and football is supposed to be about having fun. And I want to have fun in front of the camera as well. It's not just supposed to be 4-3-3 every day, man. Sometimes you talk a bit of sauce. Talk with a bit of sauce. Kobe Mayo, though, disappointed me. And disappointed me in the sense I have a lot of faith in him. He's probably one of the players that I was looking forward to seeing, because I watched him so much last season. For the people who don't know, I went to every game in Old Trafford last season, 2022. I didn't miss one game. I went to every men's game, every women's game, every youth game. So again, that's another thing. I've been outside, man, putting the graft in. A lot of time, a lot of sacrifice. But yeah, Kobe Mayo is someone that I thought would do a little bit better, but then naturally he plays a bit more deeper role for his under-21 team. So why did he go and play higher up? Maybe because Scott McTominay and Fred were there, and they're more senior and more experienced players in terms of first team. So maybe the gaffer said, you know what, son, you play higher up and you'll be protected by McTominay, because a lot of the times you saw McTominay playing a 10-ish role than his traditionally 8 or 6 role. So that's interesting to see. McTominay kind of had to light babysit him. Does that make sense? Somewhat. So considering all that, I think Kobe Mayo will go back to his under-21 and get some more experience. And and I know, well, I hope you do, but in my analogy, it is Ten Hag has to teach the youth how to play his ball that he's going to play in 6 months' time, in a year's time. The kids need to be playing at a very high level. They need to be playing current football well and future football, because what are the youth there for? They're there for future football. They're there. I don't call them youth. I'm gonna start calling them nephew FC, because I'm 27 now. They can. I'm old enough for them to be my nephew. So I'm gonna start calling Man United youth team nephew FC, Man United nephews. So Man United nephews should be playing, in essence, future football, future Gaffer football, because they are going to be the ones to lead this, or ideally come into this squad at some point if they're good enough. And they should be, right? They should be good enough, because that's the whole point of having academy football. And if the nephews are cooking, then they'll get featured. And my nephew Pelestri, you saw he did well. He did really well. But nephew Kubi Mayo, he did okay. I think he could do a little bit better, but maybe the positioning is new. The style of football might be a bit of a shock to him. But well done to him nonetheless. He held it down. He kept it simple. He didn't take any risk. He didn't fumble or anything as such. So that's great. That's really, really good. And it's all positive signs. It's all positive signs. Hopefully he can build on that. He'll get some confidence on that. He did get to start. But I tell you what, Pelestri, man, he's the real deal. And I tell you, well, not real deal, but good deal. But Garnacho is for real, the real deal. For real. What else? So many comments, man. Big up for all the comments. Big up for all the comments. Fuzz, let me see. Let me see. Congrats on 7K, road to 10K with a booster. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I appreciate all the 7,000 subscribers. But subscribers is just part of the journey. It'll come. It'll come when it comes. Thank you, Bruno. Road to 10K for sure. Road to 10K. I'm on road to 100K. I don't look at 10Ks or 7Ks. As humble as I am, as simple as I am, I gotta think more big. I gotta think bigger. It's 100K, man. I want to touch 100K somehow. One day I'm gonna have that 100K plaque. I'm having vision of Ten Hag's bald head in that trophy as its reflection. Luke, I tell you what, you can see the future, because that's what's about to happen. I'm going bald because ETH said so. Anyway, that's funny. Big up fast. Thank you, Steffi. Hope you're well. Hope you're good. I don't care who it is. Show here for asking real question. Okay, sorry. Anyways, Bangladesh flag. Big up Bangladesh. Big up. Vicha is the best player. Thank you. Well, you need to speak to, is it Logan or someone, Spilling Media, who's always scouting youth players. What did Woodward say? FSG in. Well, technically, FSG in for Liverpool. I want them to stay, man. So Liverpool could go down and down and down, man. They need to go real down. Eric Ten Hag wants to give Martial a new contract. Whoa, thank you. I read the joke. You nearly had me, bro. I don't know how you guys do it. You guys just know what to say to trigger me. Manchester United should go and get a striker. Well, Wout Weghorst is about to come in eventually at some point, I'm guessing, right? I'm guessing Manchester United do deals so slow. And I don't know why it takes them so long. And if it was like Manchester United are taking long because they're going for the player that they want, and they're going for the player that they want in the right price, they want the right price, then sure, I would have been like, yeah, be patient. Manchester United will get the player that they want. But Manchester United hardly ever manage to secure the player that they want unless they hijack it like they did with Malacia. And Leon didn't want to pay more, so they did okay. Unless they buying players from a club that the manager wants directly. Then yeah. But other than that, we're always paying over the odds, and we're always leaving things late. We can't just go in early in the window and get in and get out. Why can't we do that? Man United, yeah. Manchester United, they like to go window shopping a lot. I've noticed. Man United, you're a window shopper. You're looking at strikers that you can't afford. Man United is a window shopper. Looking at midfielders that they can't afford. Why is Man United entertaining João Felix when they wanted at first Cody Gakpo, but they didn't go and get Cody Gakpo, and now they stuck with Weghorst? I don't know why Man United do this every fucking season. I don't know why Man United do this every fucking season. Man United is a window shopper. They're shopping for strikers that they can't afford. Man United is a window shopper. They looked for Frankie de Jong and look what happened. You know what I'm saying? That's Man United, man. Manchester United just window shopping all the time, man, and shit. Pisses me off. Uh, what else? What else? Like the thing we're beating set this weekend. Big game, man. Can you imagine the scenes if we beat Man City? Can you really imagine the scenes? Faz, have you got an update on Weghorst? I would play him. I think he would score us and do a good job for us. If you agree, if it's a done deal, it's a deal that's done. But apparently, they're just ironing out finer details, and then obviously there's the clearance. But apparently, it's done. Apparently, it's done. That I'm hearing. Just need to figure out his clearance, get everything sorted, and then back he comes. And I think the clearance should be okay because he's only on loan. All ETH strikers in his ETH career have been over 6 feet, except for that 1 year attached with false nine. So that's a very interesting comment, Omar, because it's not like he has ETH ball is false nine. It is false nine football. It's not always. It's not always false nine football. Sometimes, a lot of the times, it's tall strikers. Should United go for Thuram instead of Weghorst? Big up, I am the truth. Thank you for staying a member. I appreciate you. And you know what? I am a big fan of Thuram. I really like him. People don't like him because he's 25 years old. They think he's slightly, but I don't understand. 25 years old is a brilliant age. He's one of the fastest. He's the fastest player in Mönchengladbach history, I think, if I'm not mistaken. He is one of the fastest players in Bundesliga. His goals and assists this season have been outlandishly good. A contribution every single game, 17 and 17. I don't know if it's changed now since he's played some games. It might be 17 and 18 or 19, something like that. But yeah, his GA has been ridiculously good this year, and he would have been a great addition. He's only £12 million. That's cheaper than Malacia. And I hope this doesn't turn out to be a situation where we sat here and I will look back at this stream in a year's time and be like, remember the time we were linked with Caicedo for 5 million, we didn't go. Remember the time we could have got Enzo Fernandez for 10 million and we didn't go. Remember the time we could have got Bernardo Silva, or, Cancelo, or whatever players we were linked with, and we didn't go for them. And look what happens now. And I hope this doesn't turn out to be with Marcus Thuram, because in the world of football now, it takes you one season, half a season, and if you're clanging and banging, you're gone. And Thuram is as a free agent this summer. I would absolutely love to sign him up, man, for a free. Like, I love good free players, half decent free players. Like, you can do so much with them. I don't know why Man United don't go for more, because we're broke. We're fucking broke, man. Go for free players. Go for good free players, because it costs you nothing, just wages. And these players aren't coming in on mad wages as well. I don't understand. Forest game after the Arsenal game. I think so. I hope so. I really do hope so. Mukoko, I'll come back to that. That I'm not even in the. I want to talk about City and what we learned from yesterday. Skyliner, big up, Skyliner, the editor. Thank you for joining again. Says love Fuzz mentality. I don't have half as much as confidence, but I feel every time I hear you drop knowledge gives me a boost, whether it's footy related or life issues. You must live life with confidence. Let me tell you why. My friends have a nickname for me, and it is Access. My name is Access, because you know why? I get access to places. I always figure out a way how to find access. I find a way. If a restaurant is fully booked, I will find a way how to get a table in there. Trust me. And I swear my life, I'm not lying, because that's what I do. I finesse everything. Sometimes in some clubs, I've walked in free, bro. In some clubs in a game, I've walked in free. Legit. You have to finesse, man. In this life, you have to learn how to maneuver through things. Nobody's unless you come out like a big fish in this life, and you've got hella contacts. You got to move through, and the best way you can carry yourself is have confidence. Because if you have confidence, you believe what you say, and people will believe what you say. Confidence is key. Deliver your message with the utmost confidence, even if you don't think it's what you're feeling. Because if you want to get in somewhere, you must have confidence. If you're shivering in a job interview and you don't have confidence, you could be the best candidate, but you're not getting that fucking job because you ain't got confidence. Speak with chest. My first ever job in my life, after when I was an immigrant, after I got my legal status, I didn't know what job I can get. I'm a fucking immigrant. Who's gonna hire me? I never had a job. Who the fuck is gonna hire me? But guess what? I got a job in a corporate freaking, in finance. My first ever job at 21 years old was in finance. I competed with the guy whose mom worked in the company. And I got the job. You know why? Because I spoke with confidence. I talked like I knew what I was talking about. And I'm telling you, a lot of people live life like this and it works. Knowledge is good, but you must know how to deliver the knowledge. I hope everyone here knows who Spider-Man is. Spider-Man, man, my fullback. He's doing his thing. Big up Saha as well. He knows. He watched the stream, man. Ten Hag gave Spider-Man his webs. Has Weghorst been confirmed? Well, he hasn't got the here we go, but I believe it's coming. Dubai 6 billion. I've heard something, but I don't know. I don't believe it until it happened. I've seen this too many times. Faz, how do we deploy Wout? Where is Griggs with tactics? Where's Griggs, man? Where's Griggs? But I think, how do you deploy him? You put him in the middle of the pit, in the middle of the box. It's not really hard. And you put crosses. You get the ball to his feet. He's got a decent touch. You hold up play, bring players in, drag defenders out, be physical. Bish bash bosh. Good head. Thank you very much. It's not really that difficult. It isn't. We're not revolutionizing football with tall players, are we? Let's be honest. God bless you so much. Thank you very much, and God bless you too. God bless you too. God bless everyone. Man United sold to Dubai. I hope it's true. If Qatar buys United, we will get Mbappe for sure, and Griggs will twerk. Griggs will bust it open for Mbappe. Don't forget Julian Alvarez thank you very much for putting salt in my wounds as well. Talking Kids says, big up Fast, keep shining and being you, brother. Love seeing good people doing good things. See you Saturday at O3 for us to smash the Blues AA. Thank you very much, AA, and thank you very much for joining the stream. Again, once I've done my part and had a bit of chit chat, I will send you the link, and if you're still about and if you're still free, you can join in. Again, my streams are very unorthodox. It's not organized. I don't like being organized. I like being unorganized, so I do apologize, but yeah, I will send you the link and you guys can see AA later on, hopefully, if he's around. Funny thing is, Joan Glazer is the one who said the final say on Casado, Enzo and Sheshko, and that's sad. That is so sad. This guy, man, this idiotic individual who runs our club, man. Idiotic individual. If City they played today, trust me, we're gonna smash them. They're awful. Hans Chamberlain and that, trust me. Did you leave United view on bad terms? Well, I don't know. It's there's no terms. You don't term. They unfollowed me. I unfollowed them. Whatever. It's what's done is done. It is what it is. Wish them all the best. Thank you very much. But yeah, just go back to the stream at the start. I spoke about it then. I had to sneeze. Sorry about that. I'm seeing Dubai news on Twitter from some people. ITK, it looks like, bro, God knows. God knows. Until I see it happen official, I'm not believing it. Why am I sneezing, bro? Like a madman as well. Give me 1 second, people. Why am I sneezing like a madman? What's going on with me? Am I getting ill? Don't tell me I'm getting ill, man. Fucking hell. Maybe it's true. Maybe it's not. We will see. Only time will tell. I hope it's true. But yeah. We'll see what it is. All United view guys unfollowed you on Twitter is beef. There is no such thing as beef. It's all love. You don't have to follow someone. Following someone doesn't mean love. I don't follow that many people, but I love so many people. You don't have to follow someone to show them love. It is what it is. They might not want to see me on their TL. It's not really that deep. We grown people. You don't have to follow every single person to love them. De Bruyne is not playing like De Bruyne. I think he's still in Belgium. He's old. He's done. Hold your breath for a minute, man. I don't know what's going on. ESPN are saying Pep wanted them to lose against Southampton. Well, do you know the Prince is Dubai has been pictured in United shirt many times, but that doesn't mean he has bought United right now, does it? Doesn't mean anything. I wanna just talk quickly on one thing that everybody's been talking about, and it seems to be the topic amongst football fans in general. Fred or Eriksen? Who do you play on Saturday against Man City? Because that's the game. Whilst you guys have a poll, let me just get a poll. Who do you play Saturday? Do you play Fred the Red? Well, Eriksen, Sony Eriksen. Or do you play Sony Eriksen? Who do you play? Ask the community. Poll is live. Thank you very much. Go and drop your vote. Let me just do my thing 1 sec. Man's feeling ill, bro. Give me 1 sec. Right. Back. Fred or Eriksen, who are we playing? Who are we playing on Saturday? Let's go and check the poll. Wow. Instantly, it's divided. It's half. 50%, sorry, 50%, 53% saying Fred, 47% saying Eriksen. So it's what do people see in Fred that they think that he deserves to start against Manchester City? Like I wanna understand this. What really makes you think, right, that Fred deserves to start? On what basis? What is it that you think is right? I want to know. Big up James says keep shining. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. Keep doing your thing, brother. Thank you very much, Joe. I appreciate you. Thank you. How can you not play? Think Fred has to play because they will run through midfield if only Casemiro is covering the defense. Well, really? Really? How can you play Eriksen over Fred? Where's McTominay option G? Nah. Don't be Ricky, man. Ricky, big up Ricky, man. Ricky loves McTominay so much. Don't do a Ricky, man. We need Casemiro in there, man. Allow this Scotty Pippen, man. Allow it. Allow Scotty Pippen, man. Eriksen all day. Big up Fuzz. We need Eriksen. Big up Spilling Media. Hope you're well. Mick Mahone used to phrase strategic alternatives when talking about WWE, and now reports saying they are sold to Saudis. Yeah, true. WWE is sold to Saudi. What else? Faz, I am an illiterate in football. If I say that I never considered City and Arsenal big clubs, I have more respect for Nottingham Forest and Aston Villa for their Champions League cups. Well, that is your opinion, and some people will laugh at you, but some people will say, okay. But Nottingham Forest do have Champions League. That is true, and there's football heritage, as I like to call it, football heritage. Fred has to play, but he presses, right? But he might be chasing a lot of shadows. And then what do you do? Because you have to consider this thing, right? Fred can't play the ball, can't spray the ball, can't carry the ball. Defending wise, better than Eriksen, of course. Physicality wise, better than Eriksen, of course. Covering distance wise, better than Eriksen, of course. But what is needed? Attack or defense more? In this game, what is needed more? Attack or defense? Do we attack more? Do we defend more? Do we score 2 goals and then sit back? Do we score 1 goal and then sit back? Do we score? Do we take 1 point and be happy? What is it that you want? Identify what you want, right? Some people are saying Eriksen, some people are saying Fred. It's very divided. City don't run, they pass about. The fans are deluded about they'll run through. I don't understand this run through as well. Like, what is this run through? Okay, no. In all fairness, they run, right? They walk through the midfield, they run. Sure. But I don't understand what is this run through. Can we swap Xhaka for Casemiro? Joe, your boy Lives, big up Lives, man. Great guy. Said Party over Casemiro, or Party right now is playing better than Casemiro. Well, guess what? Casemiro took that personally. I am very much thinking that footballers watch content creators. They must do. They must watch content creators. They must be on Twitter. They must be on YouTube, because soon as Lives said that, Casemiro started he started kissing the ball, bro. Casemiro started kissing the ball differently. Did you see Casemiro passing? Wow. You should rewatch City game. They were running past midfield so easy. We need to lock it down more. But what if we have the ball more and we make them run? You have to put it in hindsight. What if we're able to spray the ball to Garnacho or Anthony or Rashford more, and their midfield aren't getting the ball, or their midfield aren't winning the ball as quickly? Because let's be honest, if Fred gets the ball, they might press. Fred has triggers, like Troy Deeney said. Everybody knows Troy Deeney said Fred's triggers. So go and check that if you haven't already. Fred has triggers, and if Fred touches the ball 2 times, everybody starts pressing. So considering that, we need to think very carefully. And you know what? It'll all come through at the end, right? It'll all come through at the end. What the gaffer decides, and whatever the gaffer decides, we have to go off that. Defending 70%. Interesting. So what point do you go attacking? First half or second half? Do you start off attacking or do you start off defending? What point? This is, you have to break it down, right? You have to break it down as to the minuscule. The midfield battle is very important in this game, and City are very good at controlling the tempo of the game as well. They will control the tempo based on how they want, based on the goals they score, based on the opposition they're playing. They will control the tempo really, really well. Fred never played well when he starts, and thank you, Brooke. This is a very good comment because he is so much more effective when he comes off the bench. The impact that he makes off the bench is so much more than the impact he makes once he starts. I think that is the most important thing for me. Whereas Eriksen can start and have a really good game. I feel like a 45-45, a 60-40. That's what I feel. I think Eriksen should play 60 minutes and Fred should play 40 minutes, something like that, 60-40. We can do that too. Where is the gun? We can do that too, but we have to evade their press, which I don't know if we can yet. Fred Casemiro alone will not be able to hold City's attack. Fred will break City's players' passes. I don't know, man. I don't know. Maybe not. More on Moise Caicedo, a real possibility. Glazers out. FSG sell money to Middle East now. Big up Fat Tom, man. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Says, hey, Faz. Hope you're good. I'm good. Thank you very much. I think I'm coming down with a cold, though, for some reason. Found out yesterday that you joined United Stand. Best wishes on behalf of United View, the reckless delegates. At the end of the day, we are united. Well, I hate to break it to you, but I haven't joined anywhere. I just featured on a show. I am not part of anyone's catalog, anyone's group. I am a free agent. I am Faz from Planet Faz. I have not joined anyone. I just featured on a show. They Adam from United Stand kindly requested, and I kindly accepted, and I kindly went on the show, and they kindly treated me well, and that is all it is. We haven't agreed to anything. They are a nice group of people. They accommodated me well, and thank you very much. I have not joined anywhere. I'm not part of you. You're not seeing United Stand in my Twitter bio. You used to see United View in my Twitter bio because I felt like I was part of their thing, sure. But I'm not part of anywhere right now. So I'm just me. I'm free agent. Big up Fat Todo coming through. I appreciate you, man. Hope all is good. If Fred can put pressure on Rodri, we can win the game because he is the key player. I don't know how I feel about that one because I feel the centre-backs play a really good role as well. The centre-backs sometimes play a bigger role than the midfield, if you really think about it. Because who last game walked the ball into the midfield? It was Ake. And the tempo decision actually starts from Ake as well. Go and check if I'm lying. But I get what you mean. The midfield is so important. The midfield looks so glamorous, but City are so clever with the way they use their fullbacks, the midfield, but more importantly, the centre-backs. More importantly to centre-backs, right? So that's a bit more to me as to how we press and keep the centre-backs pinned back. Why isn't there no one talking about about Walker failed as centre-back? Luke Shaw is far more dynamic, and that is a very good point. Luke Shaw is ever since I took a picture with Luke Shaw, he's been doing well, man. He's been doing well. Thoughts on Caicedo possibly joining Chelsea? Chelsea? What project are they building here? What are they building? I do not understand what these fucking people are building, man. They are building a freaking Jenga tower that's about to collapse. They're building a house on cards. That one, and they're gonna collapse, man. I don't understand. Spilling Media, big up says you should join United Stand for 1 year to get the buzz up more. Only if there is a possibility. It's not about buzz, getting your buzz up anywhere. There are YouTubers who started alone and bigger than many channels without being anywhere. I am just very glad that people give me opportunity. They want me on their channel. They want me to feature, and thank you very much to everyone. That's all it is. That being on the channel helps the algorithm, sure. Helps people look at you more, sure. It helps you grow more, sure. But the way I'm determined to do this, I would do this if I was just alone as well. I would continue. I would press on. So it is what it is. There are people who have talk about football, talk about YouTube without being on any channel. But the most important thing is to be thankful if someone gives you an opportunity who has a huge platform. So that's the most important thing. We will need runners in the midfield. Look at Chelsea game. Zakaria was everything with Kovacic. Make like future Feach FC. What's that? Ake did that a lot to us, and thank you. See what I'm saying? Mr. Structure is sometimes on fan cams, but he isn't tied to United stand, at least from my knowledge. Yeah, sure. Skynet, no Wi-Fi. We're gonna clap them. Disconnected Skynet. Can you show your picture with Ronaldo? It's on my Twitter media. Go and find that. It's long. Sorry, Logan. I'm sure you'll be able to find it. Would you take Todd Bowley as United owner? Absolutely not. FSG, please still sell. FSG, please sell it along with Glazers. Both have to go now. Lucky Singh, I think you support Liverpool, don't you? If I'm not mistaken, do let me know. Fata says, "God, nevertheless, bigger brother. I still wish you all the well in all your endeavors. Thank you very much. I appreciate that, and I love that you still support." Make sure to continue support United View as well. What is all this? We need runners. I don't know. I think we need to pass our way, and if we pass our way well, we can get a lot of options. Big up Amir, man. Appreciate you. So we can build new future. Chelsea is now going for my guy Maduiki. I told y'all way better than Hakpo. Big up Game Fanatic. Hope you're doing well as well. Hakpo Anthony will have a better career. I think Anthony will, in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Simply because Anthony's left foot is just disgustingly good when he decides to score. But Hakpo, but this is a mad prediction as well. Hakpo can do really good damage as well, right? He could do some serious damage as well. 59% of the people want Fred to start on Saturday, which is so interesting. So interesting. What did you guys take from yesterday's game? Tell me a couple of points that you guys took. For me, Tom Heaton is a good goalkeeper. Garnacho has changed his boots and he's got Nitros, Need for Speed, NOS. He's got NOS on his boots. Rashford is smoking everybody. Casemiro is worth £100 million. Eriksen is still old man. He needs to do better. Facundo Palestri, yeah. Serious. Kubimayo, bit more time, man. It's there, but a bit more time. Harry Maguire, milk that's gone off. Lindelof, not Lindelof. Why am I even saying he didn't feature? Martinez, yeah, worth every penny. Bisaka held it down, man. Thank you very much. Anthony, sensational. You can't tell me otherwise. People just think because of his price tag, just because of his price tag that he's needs to do this, needs to do that. It's pathetic, really. It is pathetic. Anthony just needs to keep doing himself. Needs to be more confident, and he should be fine. I think he should be fine. The manager trusts him. That's the most important thing. And overall, I think he's been solid. Nobody can sit here and deny that Anthony hasn't been solid. You just want more. That's all you want. You keep wanting more. Can Anthony be as good as Robin? I don't understand this comparison to new and old school. I get it, but I also don't get it. Why do people are so fixated on attaching players to old, to previous gen? They said Malacia reminds me of Evra. Remember that? Who remembers that? Malacia reminds me of Evra. They said Anthony now she should learn the chop. Robin. You should do the Robin. This guy reminds me of that guy. That guy reminds me of this guy. It's no. The football changes, modernized, man. You're gonna get new generation. Who does Mbappe remind you of? Like, let's be honest, Mbappe's Mbappe. Who does like this thing about Haaland reminds me of that guy. Like, players are really different now. Things have moved on. You know what I mean? Like it seems like we are bargaining money to America to take back future. The rapper features on every music and is successful. I'm saying you're doing the same thing as him with content feature FC. Oh, okay, that's funny. Would a fourth place United and winning the League Cup be a good season? It would be a fantastic season, Bogdanov. I don't know how. That's a good name. That's a nice name, Bogdanov. Serious name. Sounds serious. Hmm. Um, Let me know what nationality that name comes from or what background. That's a good name. Um, would a fourth place for United and winning the League Cup be a good 100%? It would be amazing. Absolutely amazing. So yeah, that's what it is. That's what it is. Uh, Robin is an underclass. Robin is masterpiece. Anthony gets bad press because his price tag. We got him for 55 million. People wouldn't hate that much. You are 100% right. Bulgaria. Wow, big up Bulgaria, man. Thank you for watching. I'm telling you, Faz Mukoko is that guy. Newcastle are being linked. I'm hearing that too. I am hearing that too. Funny enough, I actually got a phone call yesterday or day before yesterday about it. Yeah, one of my trusted people that I always liaise with said, yeah, he's linked to Newcastle. And apparently Newcastle are going to look into sign and complete the deal. But let me just go ahead and add the link to the members only chat. Faz, you moving crazy, my guy. What did I do, bro? What did I do? I think you missed the start of the show, bro. Maybe you need to go and rewind and watch the start of the show. I don't see any other team more quality to win it. Newcastle United than if play great football, Manchester United. I don't see any other team more quality to win it other than Newcastle United if they play good football. Right. Okay. Now, okay, I'm with you. I'm with you. Newcastle United are a very tough team. Very, very tough team, man. And people in Newcastle are cooking. The players in Newcastle are cooking. Eddie Howe most definitely is cooking some sort of delicious pasta or something, because how is this guy at the position he is in the leagues in that third is unbelievable compared to how the club was a few seasons ago. You know, they're doing fantastic stuff, and they've got Callum Wilson and they've got Almiron who are in exceptional form. They've got Isaac coming back as well. You know, don't forget they got Isaac or Isaac, how people like to say it, coming back and cooking as well. Who's winning the Champions League, Madrid or Bayern? In my opinion, not Liverpool, that's for sure. Newcastle United should win, or Manchester United, hopefully. Hopefully, Robin at one time was top 3 players basically in the world. If not for his injuries, he would have been greater. Let's relax on Anthony. Can't blame him for 100 million. I fully understand you. I don't see any other team more quality to win it. Newcastle United than if play great football, Manchester United. Why did I read that? I read that already. But yeah. Newcastle were in relegation for the last year. Insane improvement, bro. Crazy, right? What the hell did happen to Newcastle, bro? They just decided to turn up. Basically, they basically decided to just do up a madness and again disrupt the whole league. Really disrupt the whole league. They shouldn't be doing what they're doing at all. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, let me drop the link to my members as well. Big up Double A who's just joined. I'll get you in, Double A. Just give me 1 second. Let me plug my headphones in, which is somewhere. There we go. Members, you'll get to join the stream shortly as well to have your say and cook me, grill me, or agree with me, whatever you want to do. Hopefully, though, my Bluetooth is connected. Let me just see. God damn. Yeah, it's good. Your hair's good, bro. Your hair's good. How you doing, my brother?
I'm good, bro. What are you saying? You good?
I'm all right, man. I'm alive. I can't complain. Everything else is a bonus.
I hear it, bro. I hear it, and I'm on it, bro. I gotta say, man, last night you smacked the thing up differently. You know, it was good to see, fresh. That's what you needed, some fresh blood in there, and you did your thing, man.
Thank you very much. I appreciate you.
I was very happy to see it, man. Like,
You know, people don't see that I can be left and I can be right. I can be 100 mile an hour and I can drive 30 mile an hour as well. I'm a safe driver and then I'm a reckless driver. So
well,
you have to have a personality, right?
everyone's driven after a couple of beers. You know what I mean? So sometimes maybe slow. But you need that variety in life. It's not. It can't be 100 mile every day going the same.
Yeah.
Back off, come through. Back off, come through.
That's it.
But yeah, man. I'm. All right. It's good
What
to be
did
on
you?
Planet Faz, you know. I've been waiting to get on this rocket ship for a while, man. It's good to be here, you know.
Yeah, you're here, man. Once you're on, you better strap in because, like I said, it is very, very unorthodox. It is very, very unorganized. It is not structured. It is not supposed to be structured. It is just a chit chat with gang. That's all it is.
Yo, that's a good thing. Obviously, I've just done a full kit rankers tonight on my channel, and that is, bro, like literally Monday shirts out, Tuesday get them off people, rank them, structured, bro, structured, big time. So to come here where it's a bit loosey goosey, I like that stuff because I can't with talking kit. I can't do that, man. It's got to be boom, 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 and you know, because I got to do it certain days and having a baby and that. It's like it's madness, man. It's like life is routine for me.
How old is your baby now?
9 months now. 9 months.
Oh, bless. Oh, wow. That's amazing.
She's good, man. Sleeps through. She's a diamond, mate. And she's like, you know, like you were saying, you know, like the passion for this content creating. You can't just pick it up. It's got to be there within you, yo. That fire.
Listen,
that fire is there, man.
I appreciate people that don't understand because I was that person who didn't understand what probably other people went through. But when you really live this life, and you know, people are workaholic, AA, right? But I'm not a workaholic. I'm a worker path. That's, you know, I'm on a different fucking level with it. There is, you know, Daps is right. I'm outside in the bushes. Like they might need to stop me from attending Carrington. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to break every door, every boundary, everything. And like I say, when you're trying to break a boundary, you gotta break something. When you're trying to push an envelope, you gotta push something. It ain't just gonna happen. And in the process, listen, YouTube don't care if AA is on Planet Fuzz. YouTube cares if AA makes a AA good video. That's what matters. Yeah, and that's what you have to do, man. That's what you have to do.
But I'm in that mode. 2023 is the year, man. Like these, myself, you, Cass. There's certain creators on that bubble now, and I just think it's our time, bro. I think it's that new breed that come in, smashing doors. That's the thing. You say pushing. You need to kick it through, bro, and that's what you're doing, and it's good to see. And
yeah, you have to. You have to.
I'm all for it.
Big up Dan with the super chat. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Says, how much cups do you think we can get this season realistically? Dan, what do you think? Comment down below as well. How much do you think? But thank you very much for the question, because that actually leads us to a bit of structure in the most unstructured stream. You know, considering we beat Charlton, some people are saying not in the fashion that they would expect, you know, but now everybody's all of a sudden somewhat excited because Nottingham Forest, and they feeling like Nottingham Forest beatable. And I'm not going to sit here and be a pessimist and whatever and say, yo, we need to, this, that. I still think my boys can handle it. What are you thinking? Do you think we can get a light FA Cup and Carabao this season?
Me personally, mate, it's tough, you know, like, I get what you're saying about what people were saying yesterday about it's only Charlton 3-0 and that, but you got to look at it. And I know you were at the game. United barely ever got out of second game, man. And I think that's a positive step to look at because Ten Hag is playing this beautifully at the moment. And I think, listen, being in the Carabao Cup semi-finals is a good thing for Manchester United. I don't think, you know, the start of the season did we think we would get that? How long would this process be? We'd be lucky to get, you know, in one cup. We're through to the next round of the Europa. Yes, it's Barcelona, but should Manchester United fear anyone the way they're playing at the moment? I certainly don't fear Barcelona. Not at all.
Really?
I don't fear Barcelona, bro. Look at Manchester United at the moment. You don't feel confident every time you go into Old Trafford. You're not more confident after seeing how City played tonight and how you think we could play on Saturday against them. I just think Manchester United should go into every single game expecting to win now and having that it's not a fear factor, but it's had that confidence and that arrogance that we can go and we can give anyone a game. I think we will see how many lessons we've learned since that 6-3. I don't think Manchester City are going to play the same team that they did at the Etihad. And I think there's going to, not an arrogance, but a cockiness about Manchester United in that, yes, you're at our home now. This is not going to run what ran at the Etihad. And definitely have to be looking to get the Carabao Cup in the bag. FA Cup, again, you're hoping for a good run, a good draw at every round, and you get to the quarters, semis. Who knows? But I just think what's most important for Manchester United and for myself, and I feel maybe a lot of the fans as well, is just the first one in the bag. Get that winning mentality back, and then that breeds success from there, hopefully. And Ten Hag's a master at it. You can tell by how serious he's taken every single competition that we're in. I just hope that we've got the squad and the luck of, injuries that we can get through and at least get a couple in the bag, bro, for sure.
I think even if you are in a final, let alone winning the cup, I think that is very, very much successful, considering how many players he had to turn around.
Yeah.
How many players he had to polish and transform. He had to polish Scott McTominay. He had to polish Fred. He had to polish Bissaka. He had to polish Lindelof. He had to polish somewhat David De Gea. He had to very much polish Rashford, right? He had to polish, is polishing Sancho. He has to now manage Martial. Man, there's so many headaches for this guy. These are not Dalot,
Shaw,
Shaw, Mike, the whole squad.
The whole squad, bro. The whole squad. Even Bruno. You talk about Bruno as well. Bruno's changed since last season. He's looking a lot more assured. Yeah, still erratic, but a better player. He's worked miracles on his squad. But the simplest way you could say he's done that is just by coaching them. They've not been coached for 5 years, bro. Like, Rangnick didn't have a chance to coach, and he gave it 25 minutes against Crystal Palace at home, and then that was the end of that. That was the end of that experiment, and we saw them jumping off a cliff. They weren't backing him at all. Where that came from, who knows? Ollie couldn't coach, and we're seeing now that we had two what looked like very, very good young coaches in Carrick and McKenna at the club that were probably being held back from implementing any sort of ideas. Carrick came in and managed a couple of games when Ollie went, and he did quite well. He did the draw at Chelsea. I remember we played quite well. And then even Jose was a mess. So a lot of these players have stagnated in terms of progression in their career. Now they're getting coached by a world-class manager, and we're starting to see the fruits of some labor. We're seeing some light at the end of the tunnel. I'm very, very excited. It's been a long time, bro. I'm sure you agree with me, mate, that just turning up to Old Trafford and enjoying going. You turn up before the game, the atmosphere has changed.
Yeah,
people are smiling.
100%.
People are happy. People are. It's even engaging in conversation with each other, not just
100%.
wanting to go straight into the ground. I'm turning up an hour and a half early for kickoff now. I never used to do that. I've never used to do that. Turn up
and on top of that,
go to the toilet, go and watch the game.
I think slowly, I still get very nervous when I see a Maguire on the lineup. I just write the game off because you never know with this guy. But slowly, I've started to even feel calmer. Like, oh, okay, I'm going to see a bit of this guy. Yeah, you know what? I'm looking forward to him because he did such a thing. He scored a nice goal with his left foot, Fred the Red. I'm going to see McTominay show for the ball. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to see Bruno maybe make a nice pass to Garnacho. So it's a nice feeling just to even see the lineup, Players are happy. You must understand players are everybody's looking to see, can I get a new contract, maybe something's going on. Big up Saeed as well. Saeed says, big up the brothers, we are winning the Carabao Cup. I'm getting the coach sorted now. All the yo Saeed, big day out. Actually, Saeed was telling me this. Saeed had this in his mind. I remember driving Saeed home, and Saeed being the pretty passenger that he is. I was telling it. He was telling me, Fuzz, imagine and look at that. He's, big up King, man. If only that happened, that would be absolutely amazing, man. Big day out, a lot of people together, and this is, what? This is why I love people who bring other people together because we're really all in competition. We're all doing YouTube. But when I do something positive and something new, Double A is supposed to lock himself in a room and say, "Fuck, what can I do better? What's the next?" And then I'm supposed to go lock himself in my room and I say, "Double A did this, right? What can I do next?" That's how real kings and that's how real brothers move. You don't discredit someone. You don't look down. And when great people come together, great things happen. When good people come together, good things happen. And big up Said for that, man. Big up Said for that, because that not many people will do that. Because Said could go to the thing alone, make his own vlog, make his own thing. But Said just said, no, let's bring people together. For what reason? Nothing. Like
I do the unfiltered podcast with him on a Sunday. Like, only met him briefly at the game, and then being asked to do that is a massive compliment. I'm like you. I'm quite new to the content world, YouTube, and that only about a year or so. So to be doing that and to be on with Flawless, who again, humble brother, just welcoming. Andy Tate, the legend. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's
big up Andy,
me. And it's people downplay you saying this or say you shouldn't say that. But I'm a fan of you all. Yeah, you say.
Nah, come on, man.
But it's true, bro. Like you're right with what you say. We're competition in terms of we all want to be next. We all want to be the biggest that we can be. But I'm a fan of you. I'm a fan of Saeed. I'm a fan of Flawless. I'm a fan of every content creator, because I can take inspiration, like you say, from each person, and I can see, Fazzy's doing sick on that. Let me see how I can do it, but in my own way, to put me on, and that's the way to be. There's nothing wrong in saying you're a fan of someone, and I think
no problem.
It needs to be said more, because, bro, this, especially in this content creating world, there's some people doing some amazing things, and it's great to be a part of. And meeting people like yourself is a great experience, definitely, man. Definitely.
100%. Big up, Karimo. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing well. Not seen you in a while as well. Says Faznaldo, keep up the good work, and thank you very much. I most certainly will keep up the good work. Thank you, and thank you for your support. It definitely helps push Faz and the Double A. Big up Said. Big up, everybody's saying Said. Big up Said, man. Get the likes of people. Thank you very much for liking as well. I appreciate you. Karimo also sent another super chat, so thank you very much. Says we're winning the Premier. God damn it! You want to clip me? You want to get me clipped? But we are winning the Premier League, boys. Ten Hag is gonna do a Dutchman madness like the other Dutch guy in PFP did 10 years ago.
Bro.
Okay. I mean, if I said it right, Double A, I said if we get 4 points from City and Arsenal, it's on. It's on. Mathematically, it's on.
You have to say we're in the conversation. Yes, we may be in the back of the room talking very quietly, but we are in the conversation. We have to be. Like, City, Arsenal having this amazing year, but yet we're on the tails. The only thing that worries me, like I said earlier, it's the squad is too thin. And you look at the drop-off in quality. That worries me slightly, but all we can do, and it's such a rubbish cliche, but it's a cliche that needs to be said in certain instances. You take it game by game. We look forward to Saturday, and I'm expecting big things from this team. And I say that I'm not expecting United to go there and roll City over. What I'm expecting is the performance to match the expectancy that we now have of this team, because they have shown consistently 8 wins in a row. Is it?
Yeah,
you need to be showing
I think 9 now, or 8, 9, something like that. But it's a big number.
Yeah, man. And you need to be showing up now. And I think if Ten Hag probably has one regret in his Manchester United career so far, it's not starting Casemiro at the Etihad. And I think when he plays on Saturday, there's going to be a difference in the Manchester United you see on that pitch for sure.
Skyland says, all I want United is to bang out Barca, and it is 2 legs, and it is a very, we have a packed, like, you could, as a football fan, firstly, you couldn't have asked for a better start to the year because of how many sheer games you're gonna get. But on top of that, you're just getting a lot of jam-packed stuff. You're gonna get semi-finals, you're gonna get quarterfinals, you're gonna get possibly finals, you're gonna get playing Man City, playing Arsenal, playing Barca are almost like finals anyways. So you're gonna get that as well on top of that. Are you somewhat concerned though? The amount of games we're playing in such a short while, and how players are maintaining their Dallo, little niggle. I'm hearing that he's okay. I'm hearing it's
Yeah.
just a light massage tea bed and he's fine. But it is gonna catch up because if Rashford gets scratched, we're done out. We're done.
It's worrying, and I think that's why it's important that Weghorst comes in and he adds to that, because Martial still. I was wrong. I said something on Saeed the other day. I was a bit emotional. Said I was done with Martial, and Martial FC came for me as they rightly do. You know what they're like. They sniff blood out from a mile away and they're on your back. I'm sure you know that as well, bro. But I mean, I back every player that plays for the club, so I have to say I'm going to back him until he leaves. He's just lacking match fitness in here, and I think that's what it is. And once he's up to speed, I'm hoping he's bagging again, because he's a very important player and he's one that performs against City. So I'm hoping tomorrow he shuts me up and he shows what he's made of. But like you say, Rashford out for a little bit of time. Even if he drops in form and he starts playing not so well, that's worrying as well, to be fair, because then you're looking at, who's going to come in. Anthony's doing well. I don't care what anyone has to say.
Thank you, man.
I back you. Bro, someone said before, he's got more goals than Jesus, yet Jesus is a sick signing. Like,
God, and he plays central.
Bro. He's a young man. He's 22 years old. Give him a break. Give him time to fit in, settle in.
I actually looked at Anthony's stats in all of his Ajax career, all of his Ajax time. In 83 games, he has had 46 GA, which is almost 0.5 every game. So that's amazing. He's having one contribution every 2 games. That's amazing.
For a young man, that is unbelievable. Yet there's a cult for me. From the way I see it, there's a culture in Manchester United fans now to get on the back of a player immediately. I always say, can you imagine Twitter was around when the class of 92 came in and we got beat by Aston Villa 3-1 in the first game of the season, and Alan Hansen saying you can't win anything with kids? That would be a meme and a gif floating around Twitter all day long, because now players do not get enough time. They don't get a chance to settle in and become great players, because they're expected to do this bang straight away. You cost 85 million. Why are you not scoring and assisting every game? Why are you not using your right foot? And it's nonsense, because he's not even been with us half a season. Why can he not? Why is he not allowed to have a bit of a bumpy ride? He scored on his debut. He scored three in 3 games back to back. The kid has got something, man. He's sick, and we need to jump on him and get behind him, because listen, this kid has got it. He's had it for a while. There's a reason why Ten Hag was adamant he wanted him at the club, and we overpaid, yes, but that's not Anthony's fault. That's not Ten Hag's fault. Back the boy. Same with Sancho. Back the boy.
Let's put it this way, right? If Jadon Sancho, when he came in, right? He came in 2021. He's not had an amazing career so far. He's not lit up Man United so far. Just in general, right? Going off how much we paid for him, at what age? In his first season, he had 38 involvements in games, not starts, but involvements. In 38 involvements, he had 5 goals and 3 assists. In 38 involvements. Okay, manager, okay, season, okay, whatever. Cool. In 22-23 season now, this season, he's had 3 goals and 1 assist in 14 involvements. Yeah. And he has missed a lot of games already.
Yeah.
A lot of games. But everybody is so patient and so calm, and oh my God, don't say anything about Sancho. And I'm not saying anything about Sancho, but what I am saying is conversation needs to be had between how we treat in the players. Would the fan base have the same patience if Ten Hag sent Anthony to the gulag?
No, they'd be wondering. It happened before the World Cup. He was taken out of the team to recover. And then as soon as you saw him training for Brazil, oh, look at him. Oh my God, I can't. So what? United are paying him and he can go and train for Brazil for the World Cup. It's not.
Yeah.
And
Nuruddin.
it comes down to one thing, Faz. It comes down to one thing, and that's his passport. Because when it's a British player, the back to the hilt, you just have to look at Maguire in the media to know that. But when it's a young player, foreign player, and you can it's ever since the 360, bro. Ever since the 360, the around the world, that's when it changed with United fans, and it's all because of a misplaced pass, which means nothing in the grand scheme of things. But can you imagine Ronaldinho coming in at Manchester United now and doing that and missing a pass?
Trying the no-look pass.
Trying to no-look pass and it going out for a throw-in. Twitter would be mad. With Sancho, it's very tricky, isn't it? Because you don't know the full story. You don't know what's gone on behind the scenes, and we all wish him the best. But at the end of the day, he's employed by Manchester United. He puts on that shirt. He wants to be here. That's the most important thing. He's not a player that's wanting to get away or causing trouble. He's just going through a rocky patch. Sorry, and if anything, again, he needs backing, and he's one I was really looking forward to this season because I felt Ten Hag would look to make use of him the most, and I think we saw it at the start of the season. He looked well. He looked good. He got the goal against Leicester in that win, and like you say, a couple more goals and an assist. And I really feel he was starting to take on what he was being taught by Ten Hag. And obviously, what's happened has happened, and we're hoping, he's back in training now. He's going to be back into the team and to the fold as quickly as possible, because he's a player, when playing at his optimal level, will be one of the best players in the league. I have no doubt about that. I have no doubt about that. It's just he needs to take it on and realize he's an important player, man. He's an important player.
Big up Amino says, Fuzz, challenge Ricky United stand on Martial, and trust me, I won't just be challenging him. I've heard that he is the final level boss when it comes to Martial FC, and I will take my time with it. That's what I will do. What I will do is I will take a folder. I will also take some vaccination, because Martial FC, as I said, they need vaccinating from Planet Fuzz, and I will give it to them for sure, if and when that happens. Anyways, we'll see. But yeah, thank you very much. And I know you sent a super chat, but people who send super chat, I like to take my time and talk about what they've said. I like to highlight comments as well as someone speaking, to just bring up the comments on the screen as well. So it's not like I'm not seeing it. So yeah, thank you very much as well. Karimo as well, thank you again for the super chat. Appreciate you a lot. Says, I hate sacrifice talk. We should try to win every competition. It's almost like Ten Hag has written this, isn't it? It's almost Ten Hag. We should try to win every competition we're in, to be honest. I think we should let the Europa League go. Hold on. You want to try and win every competition? You hate sacrifice talk, but you want to let Europa go? The Thursday to Sunday turnaround will be brutal if we beat Barca. I mean, okay, you have to break this down a bit more, because you're literally saying one and then saying the other one. Firstly, footballers love to play games. They don't like training. Everybody knows this. Footballers love to be on that pitch. They love to be in front of fans. They love to have good games. And there are loads of now scientific ways to get you recovered quick. So the quicker they can recover, the quicker they can play. And the more games they play, any footballer you ask them, unless it's ridiculously jam-packed, they're fine. And you know what? Footballers prefer to play more for their club than having international break, because when you finish the club season or whatever, you have international. That's when you're kind of like, oh, fucking hell, now I'm good. And a lot of players actually get injured during international break as well, because they've just had a chill period, then they've got to international. Whereas the club, it's a constant process. And I'm sure it's going to be fine. One of the things that Double A mentioned about Sancho is it is very crucial that Sancho comes back ASAP, because I do want to see Sancho in the Barca game, or one of the Barca games. Yeah. I do want to see Sancho in one of the Forest games. It's enough is enough now for me. Like, where is this guy? And as time goes on, let's be honest now, the pressure does build on. And someone else, actually, Skyliner as well, mentioned a comment here that mental health has collected sympathy for Sancho across the fan base. And you have to be very sensitive. You have to be very careful. Mental health for players is real, and they may go through a lot more than you understand. Reference to Jesse Lingard documentary on Channel 4. If you haven't watched it, please go and watch it, because it will teach you a lot. I hang around players every single day, not from Manchester United, but you all know my friends are footballers, and I understand what they go through, and it's very, very, very tough, and it's very lonely after that 90-minute, even during the 90-minute, after the 90-minute blows, it can be very lonely. Like, imagine now if you're a goalkeeper. I remember one game last season in a cup competition. Again, I won't mention. The club eventually ended up winning, but during the game, the keeper gave away 2 own goals. Two mistakes. And imagine the keeper wants the ground to open beneath him and him to go hide. Like, that's how bad he's feeling. And that keeper has been performing all season for the team. And the team are looking at him thinking, really? You're gonna let us down now? Imagine 10 men looking at you. Forget the stadium. 10 men who believe and trust in you looking at you. And you're just sat there thinking, fucking hell, I fucked up. So it is a very, very hard thing. And on top of that, I'm very logical when it comes to this type of stuff. Anthony did have a car crash. We've heard. It is a very sad time. If any of you have been in a car crash, God forbid you haven't, but if you have, you know how scary that is, especially if it's like a bad one or a risky one, or on a new year as well. Like, imagine that, you know what I mean? How horrible can that be? I've had a couple of unfortunate car crashes, and it shakes you up. It shakes you up, and to consider him, use your right foot, and for him to just come and bang his left foot, give you a goal, and him just saying, shut the fuck up, man, I got this. I loved it. I absolutely loved it. And I love Brazilian players I love egotistical fuck you attitude players. Go and give me that in a game. Channel that. You see Garnacho now, he's attitude issues. Well, guess what? I want more attitude in him that he can put on the pitch, because he's absolutely peppering fullbacks, man. Can you imagine what Garnacho would do to Kyle Walker? I rate Kyle Walker, but I think Kyle Walker, or even Salisu, or even what's the other fullback in Southampton on the other side? Not Bella Kochap. You know who I mean. Anyways, he would, or even Trippier, for example. I think he would take Trippier. He would give Trippier a hard time.
I think anyone in the league. I think anyone in the league will give a hard time now. I don't think of a fullback that I think they'd be doubling up on him every time now. I think he's shown time and time again he can do it. He's scoring winners. If you believe it, he was very close to being in what was the World Cup winning Argentina team for the World Cup. I mean, the kid is showing time and time again he's got the right attitude. In terms of attitude, I mean, he's got the right confidence in himself to show that he is a big boy player and he's going to be a massive player for Manchester United. I think, was it the fact he'd fallen out with someone and that was the problem with his attitude in the summer?
Garnacho, well, as far as I know and I can say, is there are certain players in Manchester United that didn't like his attitude. This is just information that I have, but the information that is available to the public is he was late for some meetings and some stuff, and Ten Hag has done the same thing with Rashford. He benched him. He said, "Listen, kid, you're not starting." And sometimes you're gonna treat the senior players a bit harsher than you treat the youth players, just to get a message across as well. Like Sir Alex type. Big up to all the chat. Let me go through some of them. In summer, where do you think we need to improve, and which players? That is a very good question. I think in summer, I would definitely look to improve Malacia. I think there is more room for improvement for sure. If for 15 million, you've got Luke Shaw firing. Thank you very much. Like, that alone is a lot. But I do think he needs to do a bit more. And not him. I think, can I be honest? I think him and Garnacho need to do more together, like as a partnership, as a fullback, as a winger partnership. I think Dalot and Anthony could work on their partnership. Fullback and winger partnership is important. What about yourself? Do you have anyone in the summer in mind?
Where we need to improve, I think obviously the right back situation is pressing. I think we need another midfielder. I hope we're not chasing De Jong again all summer. That for me was just longer.
Really,
I'm not saying I don't want him at the club. I'm just saying I don't want another prolonged pursuit of a player. If we have new owners in, it probably ain't going to happen because we'll probably get competent people in the club straight away who will be able to negotiate and get deals over the line very, very quickly. I heard you talking about Manchester United not being able to do deals quickly, and that's very, very true because I think, have you seen a story coming out tonight that Murta was talking to a club about a player that it was widely known that the price for him was going to be 15 million, but for Manchester United it was 28 million. That was coming out tonight. Which goes to show what people think of us in the transfer world. But I mean, our midfield is important. Not an upgrade on Eriksen, but someone who has probably got a little bit more legs than Eriksen and can play that similar role. Obviously, a striker's imperative as well if Weghorst isn't staying. So these issues in the squad. I think another centre back. So these four, I think they're the four players we need: a right back, a centre back, midfielder, and a striker. For me, who we get, I mean, it's throw a name at the wall and see what sticks. Sometimes at United, isn't it, mate? But
yeah,
I'm looking forward. I'm looking forward to hopefully a competent summer. And you know, the good thing about having a manager you trust and you believe in is whoever he wants to get. I'm happy with that. He's shown, you know, he's 5 from 5 in terms of transfers at the moment. Hopefully, it's 6.
Hopefully so.
But yeah, I'm just happy to trust him, bro. And whoever comes in, I'll back him because they've got the shirt of the club that I love on the back. So.
Big up Aminor as well. R. says, Cap, please let me know what you disagree with. Watched you for the first time yesterday. Impressed. Was a breath of fresh air. Keep up the great content. Thank you very much. I appreciate you. I see how you can go in on Martial because of the ability and skill, but lack of goals. And it's not good for an organization if an employee of the organization is a detrimental part of the organization, but not available half the time. That's just...
It's not even lack of goals. For me, the big thing that really frustrates me about Martial is the lack of effort. I think the Wolves game was very telling for me. He was the number 9. He was passing the ball off to Garnacho several times. Garnacho was running into the box. As the number 9, your main job then is to make sure you're in the box to be on the receiving end of the ball. He's just jogging. He's just jogging, bro. And I can't back that because that, to me, looks like you can't be arsed. And then he's lazy in the press. And it's just, how many chances can you give someone before, you know, it's like a girlfriend who just keeps letting you down all the time, keeps cheating on you. How many chances are you going to give her till you say, I think it's best we go our separate ways? And I think for me, Martial's coming to that end of the road.
There's too many years. I think, way too many years, let alone everything else. Big up Karimo with the super chat again. Thank you. Says, I was saying that normally I hate when people say we should prioritize certain comps, but this season, I think we should. Europa will kill us. And it's a fair concern that you have to prioritize competitions. Maybe City tried to prioritize Premier League, and that's why I didn't start Haaland and Kevin De Bruyne today, right? But you still have to say what. That's okay. First thing, that's what you want, right? This is what you want. This is not what Ten Hag wants. What Ten Hag wants is to fight for everything, and we must be in it to fight for everything. We you know, at the moment maybe we're not in the situation to be chesting it out, saying yeah we can fight for everything, sure. But the gaffer is walking around with his chest saying we want to fight for everything. So I am behind him on that. I said we want to fight for everything too. We want to slap City, slap Arsenal, slap Palace, Leeds. Slap Nottingham Forest. We just slap everyone, bro. We 20 wins in 27. That's the best any manager in Manchester United. Best.
Bro, he's crazy good. He's crazy.
You have to give credit. You have to give credit.
I don't think you have to give credit, bro. I just think you have to hold your hands up and say, listen, we are in the presence of finally having a manager that's worthy of being a Manchester United manager.
I want all of you in the comment section to have a think of this question. And think first before you guys just start commenting numbers. What was Manchester United's squad value last year, in your opinion, based on how they performed? And as of today, right now, what is Manchester United's squad value? Think of what I just asked. Think of the players left. Think of the players that came in. Think of the position we ended. Think of the competitions we failed. Think of the competitions we're in. Think of everything and write 2 numbers. 1, what was the squad value last year? And 2, what is the squad value this year? And the increase, because there's an increase, the increase in value alone will make you think twice about Ten Hag. So I want everybody to comment that. Amino says Skynet failed tonight, cut the supply, and we will. And that is very much true. I think Haaland did humble me, but let's be honest, he doesn't set the world alight by scoring from outside the box and make me go, whoa, what kind of goal? Other than that amazing goal that he scored, like the Matrix. Other than that, he's just in the right spot in the right time, and he's just a sniper kind of guy. He's just he's just there. And other than that, I think once we cut off everything, he's not going to come. He's not the type of player that will take the ball from like around the halfway edge of the box kind of guy and dribble past 3 or 4 players. He ain't doing that. He's just running and smashing players, pushing them off and going at the goal. So if we manage to just make sure the ball doesn't end up where he is, that's the kind of hardest bit in the game. He has a good touch. He has good everything, really. He has an overall good everything, great everything. So just make sure, keep him quiet, keep everybody else silent, keep the ball with us more so, right?
Yeah, my brother cuts Ben Godfrey's hair, and obviously them two had that little thing, didn't they, at the weekend? So I might speak to my bro and see if Godfrey's got any tips on how to keep Haaland quiet, see if we can use him on.
You give me the tips, and I will go to Old Trafford early, and I will shout out the tips at the players.
Yeah, we'll do that, bro. We'll do that. I'll speak to our kid. I'll say, yo. But apparently Ben Godfrey had, and I know. Did you see the little altercation they both had for Haaland and?
A little bit on the internet.
He was whinging a little bit and that. Bro, apparently my brother used to be a professional boxer, and apparently he was saying Ben Godfrey has got hands, like he's not. He's got a bit about him. He's got a bit about him. So that would have been an interesting little.
But that's what? That's what we need to do. We need to get in their heads. We need to make them react, push, shove. Last time I checked, Luke Shaw loves a bit of scrap up. Martinez loves a bit of scrap. Malacia absolutely loves it. And that's what we need to do, man. We just need to get in everybody's heads, make them act out.
When you see a reaction like that from a Haaland, when he's doing stuff like that, you've won. You've got in his head that he's rattled, and that's where you play on that and you carry that on. I want to see Martinez do that. I want to see Shaw do that. I want to see Casemiro doing that. I want to see every player doing that. Delo, all of them, man. Just get in their heads, because listen, this Manchester City team at this moment in time are there for the taking. And if we fast forward, we rewind back to the start of the season. I think it's the first time we met, bro, after the Liverpool game. And I was saying that I knew Manchester United were going to win because it was off the back of the Brentford game, and I felt that the fan base couldn't get any lower. We were literally in the cellar with expectations, with our energy, and I just felt the Liverpool game came at the perfect time because Old Trafford was just going to be electric, and it's probably one of the best atmospheres I've seen at Manchester United in a good number of years. And I just felt with that, and with the players with their backs against the wall, we was going to get the win, and we did it. I feel Saturday is going to be like that, but supercharged for the expectation and the confidence we have in these players now. And I think these players just need to take that in and just be inspired and just show some dominance. For far too long, we've let Manchester City come to Old Trafford and be. They've come into our home, took the shoes off, put the feet up, and told us to go and make them a brew. That's how it's felt when we've played Man City at Old Trafford. Now it's time to let them come in, sit down, and then we kick them out like Uncle Phil does to Fresh Prince. Kick them out the door after we've had our way with him, and that's what I'm expecting. Expecting on Saturday, man. I can't wait. I'm really looking forward to it. It's gonna be electric.
Big up Football Power Hour says we are winning, and he comes with a lot of chest as well. Big up Dan as well for staying a member for 5 months. Appreciate you. Spilling Media says, I've been saying this. ETH destroyed the Dutch league with fuck you attitude players. Kudus, Martinez, Anthony, Haller, all got that because of him. Stop complaining about Anthony. Yeah, thank you very much. Thoughts on Malacia? I think he's a fraud waiting to be found out. Offers little in defense and attack, and I very much. I'm really sorry, Karimo, but I'm really not gonna debunk it as much because I totally disagree.
Mm-hmm.
Malacia at the start of the season, I don't think you forget things. Like Karimo, you come to many of my streams and you watch every game, I'm sure. But you know yourself, at the start of the season when Malacia came in, he was absolutely got Luke Shaw shook up, and he was playing numerous positions against is it Sheriff or Omonia game as well. Let's not forget the man was playing numerous positions. The man is in a new league, right? First thing first, he's in a new league. He has to learn how the forwards play in this league. He has to learn how his winger plays in this league. He has to learn how Bruno Fernandes, how his midfielders work. Who can he find? There's an not altercation, but a back and forth Bruno between Malacia as well. Reference to the Athletic, Bruno's interview. On top of that, he pocketed one of the best winger forwards in the league for the last few seasons, Mohamed Salah. He's pocketed him. Bro, so what are you? Come on now, 15 million.
It's crazy for a young player to come to this league and do what he did. I was going to mention the Liverpool game because he's had two real deep learning curves. One was the Liverpool game. I remember in the first half, Salah megged him, and it's your debut at Old Trafford under the lights. United coming off the back of 2 losses. A young player making that debut, the ground could have swallowed him up. Old Trafford could have swallowed him up that night, and he could have played within himself, just tried to get through the 90 minutes. But no, he got megged, and he got done, and he learned from it. And like you say, after that, absolutely pocketed Mo Salah. And then the next one was the Arsenal game, and Arsenal fans will tell you that Saka absolutely had him on toast. I don't believe that for 1 second. He did a little bit.
I don't believe that as well. Yeah,
I don't believe that for a second. He did a little. He was at him, and he had his fair share. But Malacia was learning on job, and he was dealing with it really, really well. I was really impressed with him. And I think to do that, it's showing a young man that's willing to learn. Like you said, playing different positions, played right back against Fulham to help the team out. You know what I mean? He's a team player. And, I like the way he goes about himself. He's tenacious. He doesn't give up. He's tracking back last night. There was a couple of instances he did it, got back and managed to stop a Charlton attack. And listen, I won't hear nothing bad said again.
I saw a situation yesterday again, because of where I get to see players' expressions and stuff, right? And there was a situation where he lost the ball, and I think he twisted his ankle, and someone got into his calf. He just bit down and ran. He just like, fuck this. He ran and ended up winning the ball back. And I was like, I don't care. For 15 million, what did we say? We just want players to wear the shirt and play for the shirt. I'm not asking you to be every player to be Ballon d'Or. Just do Ten Hag says it all the time. Like, I have to remind you guys, he said it all the time. Just do the basics. Exactly. I don't care. I'm not asking you to be the superstar in the team. Ten Hag doesn't. I'm sure Ten Hag don't want superstar as much as he might want superstar players. He doesn't. He just needs players to do basics. Even superstar players need to do basics. Yeah, do your basics. As a fullback, your key is to run back and defend. And he runs back. Eriksen. We starting to maybe get a bit too disrespectful. The man played how many minutes for free? He came for fucking free. At the start of the season, he played fucking every game. And we were thinking, bro, I'm worried. Dallo played every fucking game. For how long? For national and club. And we said, Dallo, man, thank you very much. Like, we forget, We really forget.
We've been through it, bro. These players have been through it. And the first half of the season, it was a case of needs must. And bro, this is what winds me up about football fans these days. How you going to turn around to me and say Malacia is a fraud and he's waiting for him to get found out? The best winger in the world couldn't find him out. How are you going to do it?
Yeah.
Are you Sherlock Holmes? I don't get what.
In a game, a forward is going to try new things and try and get a better of you, maybe 1 or 2 times. But still, Malacia has been very, very, very solid. I think, except for 1 or 2 situations, and one of the situations I can remember is when Sancho put him under a bit of a pickle and it ended up being a goal. Other than that, he's been very, very much solid, man. Also yesterday, in a particular situation, ball is in our half near our box. Malacia went flying, guy to guy, bang.
And then what I love most about it was I clocked Martinez after, just give him a little look, little nod, a thumb up, and bro, They're there. That team
Bro,
love each other.
I
That
call it
team love each other, man.
I call it clanging and banging. And when you are seeing that as a colleague, you're thinking, fuck, I better bring my A game. Like, if this fucker is willing to do that, bro, he could have lost. I thought he's going to fracture his leg the way he went for the ball.
Right into it,
And I was like, bro, if he's willing to do that, then there's nothing that more I can ask for. Everything else, what you have concerns, this manager has. This is not Ole Gunnar Hag. This is Erik ten Hag, and he will know exactly all the concerns you have. I am sure he has the same concerns. Big up Richie says, hi, my guy. Fuzz, nice seeing you on the United stand. Bring on City and semi-final. Come on, United. Richie, hope you're doing well. Nice to see you as well. Hope to see you in Old Trafford, and hopefully we can get a picture afterwards after the win as well. Some of the people are saying last season 100 million, this season 520. Someone saying 200 mil last year, 700 mil this year. I think, you know, we're looking good. Someone said we've got Fazli, we've got Planet. that's what you said. Big up. Rhythm says Barca fan here. We will be a good game. Ten Hag is cooking for you guys. And you know, Rhythm, I feel the non-rhythm in your tone, you know, I can feel it. And Barcelona is gonna be a fucking vibe. For me, I said it, and Double A, if you want to disagree, I have said that it is gonna be Ten Hag's biggest match in his career, because firstly, because of Xavi and Ten Hag, you know, the style of football. Then you have Frankie de Jong, Manchester United. Then you have Barcelona coming from Champions League and being in Europa. That's added pressure. Then you have Barcelona leavers. If we knock them out, then the leavers fucking House of Cards collab. Then you have Wout Weghorst if we bring him in. Then you have Marcus Rashford and Mbappe. It's so much conversation. It's so much. You have the Dembele conversation. Man United fans wanted Dembele as well. Oh my God. His semi-final was great. But for this game, I feel the people who enjoy club football, they will stop. That day is gonna come to a halt.
Bro, yeah, I mean, you know, you talk about the semi-final against Spurs, but that's Ajax against Tottenham. This is Manchester United against Barcelona. This is the two of the biggest clubs in the world going out. Yes, it's the Europa League, but no one cares about that. It's still, you know, the dynasties are still there. Like you say, there's so many variables to the story. You know, you go through the team. I know what's going to come. It's going to be. You will hear people talking about Lewandowski against Martinez. It's going to be that. That's going to be an angle people are going to go down. And I don't know how many times Martinez can slap people in the face before they start to take him seriously. I'm still, you know, rival fans still trying to give him shit. And I'm like, bro, he is an unbelievable football player. I watch him and I give him my man of the match yesterday when I did a fan vlog at United Stand. I just think he's man, do you know when you just like he's like having the best airbags in a car, because you just feel you go and bro, he's gonna protect you because he's that unbelievable. I love him, man. I can't get bored of watching him. And you know, even last night, he's looking for Matt Sharpness, and he was covering for Maguire's mistakes one or two times. Like I saw it, and he's just a machine again, and I'm so happy we got him. Like, yes, Timber would have been a good option, but he's not that left-footed centre back that Ten Hag really likes, and I'm so happy that deal fell through and we managed to get Martinez, because he's been a revelation. And yeah, I'm looking forward to that Barcelona game, the two Barcelona games. I think they're going to be massive, and it's a shame that Martinez is going to miss that first one as well, unfortunately. But yeah, hopefully, yeah. I think it'll be short. It'll play at the new camp as well. By the way,
I think, bro, this man, this beautiful bald-headed man, he started to play his fullback as a third centre back almost at times, preparing him for Barcelona. I swear to God, I didn't even clock it. I was like, I was like, okay, we know. What's the player from the thingy that we were linked with at the start of the transfer window that didn't go through? That thingy messed up for us. Van Gaal messed up for us.
Timber, yeah, Jurian Timber.
Timber, right? Yeah, Timber can play a fullback, can play a third centre back as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you can see that he wants the same thing with Malacia. He wants the same thing with Luke Shaw. And now Now you see Luke Shaw doing well, bro. I think Diego Costa for Luke Shaw was a big challenge. You can't Diego
No.
Costa is a rough fucking player. He won't score, but he will leave you with marks. And
He
Luke
was
Shaw
off at
handled
he
it
was off at
really
half-time.
well.
He was off at half-time, man. Fucking did his job.
Yeah, but even then, Jimenez came in and they still they handled okay.
Yeah.
And you know, he's spraying the ball well. I still think there has been a bit of, and I saw that again from the pitch side, lack of communication between that Luke Shaw, Malacia, and then Garnacho. You know, that simple synchronization is not there. Where the ball is just De Gea to Luke Shaw to Malacia, Malacia to Garnacho, boom, 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 easy. It's not there. When you have Luke Shaw on this side, though, Rafa Varane or Martinez, they know instantly that someone's going to be free. Dalo on that side. The main squad, they have absolute understanding or somewhat great understanding. Whereas when you start chopping positions, they're still trying to get adjusted to things. So it's still building something. But I do not think I think I can put money on it that Maguire will play in the Barcelona game. I don't think it's happening.
I don't think it's
not possible.
I think
it's not possible.
I think you've seen his backup back four now, and it Delo or Wan-Bissaka if Delo's not there, and then Varane, Shaw, and the man like Malacia. I think that's what's going to happen, and I think. But again, you know, I'm hoping we're in a good place when we go over there. Then you know, I'm excited for it, bro. Rafinha versus Shaw is nothing. Rafinha. Well, I was so disappointed with him in the World Cup. And Anthony came on. Anthony came on and was showing in the levels against Croatia. Unfortunately, didn't get the win. But yeah, man, these stories all over that pitch, and I think it's just going to be an absolute. You know, De Jong playing against the team that he could have signed for, and yeah, man, I'm excited for it, and I'm expecting United to go through. Like I said to you before, I go into every game now expecting Manchester United to win. We've not had that for a very, very long time, and I've been saying a couple of times the last few games, coming out and speaking to a few of the boys and stuff. We're getting routine wins. We wasn't getting routine wins for the last 5 years or so. When you come out a routine win, 3-0, 2-0, that's very confident. That's very expressive of confidence and a togetherness of a team that can show up. And you know, Charlton for their lack of quality were a tricky team last night. They're coached very well. They have a very good understanding. You were saying, you know, that understanding. They know how to play with each other. You could see they were very comfortable with each other in the way they played. They just didn't have enough going forward.
They played some good football. They just didn't have the final third quality.
At the other end of and I think if you go back last season or even the season before that, at 1-0, we probably concede in that game. We probably go 1-0, and it probably goes to pens. And I think it tells you something. Yes, Ten Hag came on, brought some changes and brought the big players on to get it over the line, and that's what good managers do, you know. And I'm just very excited for this team, bro. It's a long time coming, and you know, it's one of them. You wake up in the morning now, and you're like, smile on your face. Yo, it's match day, bro.
Yeah, can't wait.
Let me get there as quick as I can.
Can't wait. It's already Thursday, so it's coming hot and fast, man. Hot and fast. So yeah, big up to everyone in the chat as well. Handsome TV says the Glazers leave the club. Man United is going to conquer the world, and I'm very much sure if the right owners come in. Hopefully, though, it's not someone who just spends money for the sake of it, because you are seeing Todd spending 400 million after the Nkunku deal. If the Nkunku deal goes through, it will cross 400 million, which is absolutely FFP criminal worthy, because they're 10th in the fucking league. They're not. I don't think they're gonna win Champions League or any trophy, and I don't understand how they're being allowed. But it's new money, as they call it. Rhythm says we have only conceded 6 goals in the league and have fully fit defense now. But Rhythm, I must give you this one statistic. La Liga have the least amount of goals combined compared to League One in France, compared to Serie A, compared to Premier League. They have the least. La Liga put together has scored 306 goals or something like 316, 300 odd goals. And it's not near 400 as well. And it's not near 350. It is early 300s. Leeds would be, I think, top 10 or top three in teams scored the most goals in La Liga this season. The goal scored in La Liga is diabolical. And you can turn around and say that, oh, our league is very defensive, low block, and scoring goals is hard. Or you could say the league is just dead, bro. The league is just dead. Simeone has killed that league.
No superstars. They've all left.
No superstars, man. They've all left. Dembele's trying his best. I think a lot of them will think of leaving as well. But that league, they're not cooking. They're not a goal scoring.
Mm-hmm.
I thought in the Barcelona Athletic game, how on earth are Barcelona not scoring 4 past these? How?
Yeah, I've heard it was
So
I
many.
heard it was a poor quality game though. I heard it wasn't great.
Oh, poor. That was one of the worst. It was so bad that Said said he's never gonna watch a Athletic game ever again. It was that bad. It was me and Said did the watch along together. It was that bad. John says, did you used to be at Raise the Youth? And John, I don't know which John you are, but that is very much correct. I used to be a youth worker long time ago. So yeah, that is very interesting. Twitter is going crazy with this Dubai buying. I've heard, I don't know, do you know anything? But I don't know anything about this Dubai stuff.
Hopefully there's something in it and it's gonna come true.
Hopefully so. Dean Holden is a United season ticket holder, loves Ten Hag and equates him to Sir Alex. And again, if you go and check out my YouTube shorts, you will see that Dean Holden and Ten Hag had a very nice conversation. Walk up to the dugout at the start of the game before the game kicked off, and obviously Ten Hag has invited him to Carrington, give him some beer, give him everything. So yeah, it was very, very nice. But Double A, thank you very much for coming through, giving me all your time. I appreciate you. You are welcome on any stream at any time. You are a Planet Fuzz resident through and through. Thank you for believing in the kid, and make sure people go and check out his channel as well. Tell him where they can find you. Tell him what you got going on. Tell him.
Yeah, man. Yeah, as always, it's a long time coming. Thank you for letting me board the ship to Planet Fuzz. Big up the chat. Everyone's been dead nice. I've seen some nice comments coming through, so I appreciate that. Hope you all have a good evening and stuff. Yeah, man. I am one half of Talking Kit, the greatest football kit content in the whole entire world. Faz has got some bangers there. I don't know if you've seen. I've got some bangers behind me, like I've just done a show tonight. Black Panther shirt, bro. Oakland Roots, Black Panther shirt. Mad. But yeah, we do some live content, live show on a Wednesday. We do some pre-recorded, shorter form content. So yeah, come over. I mean, I don't know how many you got in the chat in a minute, Faz, but if 10 of you can go over and subscribe to my channel, that would be absolutely sick. Just go and search Talking Kit on YouTube and you'll see 2 faces, like cartoon faces. Go and subscribe to the channel. That would be sick. And yeah, hopefully I'll see you soon. Faz, you need to come on the show. Come on the channel, man. Let me spread the love. You come to us, man. That'd be sick.
For sure. I've put the link of the channel in the chat as well. So make sure you go and check out and just type in Talking Kit together and you will find that as well. Make sure you go and check out. If everybody give the brother a subscribe, that would mean a lot to them as well. But yeah, happy to be on your channel at any time, brother. At any time. Thank you very much. Double A. Peace, love, and guidance. Take care, Double A. Yeah.
See you on Saturday.
See you on Saturday, my bro. There you go. There was Double A, man. Lovely guy. Thank you for giving the time. Logan says, wow, Faz, you're a youth worker. I used to be, not anymore. I used to be many times ago. I started doing youth work when I was 14 years old. I was just really good with young people, and I just decided that I'm gonna do some charity stuff. At the time, I was an immigrant, and people saw me as someone who could be helpful to the community, and I just decided to help them, Mandem. Well, Mandem who are older than me, someone my age. But yeah, I did that for a few years, and again parted ways at some point, and then continued my life. But yeah, thank you all, man. Love the show, Faz and the kid. You know what? Actually, Double A needs to tell me what my Lisandro Martinez shirt would be worth. Obviously, it's not up for sale. It is not up for sale. I have seen some Lisandro Martinez shirt, thinking about, but it's an asset. I just like knowing a number. If it'd be nice to know. And I know Luke Shaw's signature is on the side, but it is on the year that he won the World Cup. So I wonder what it would be worth now. Obviously, I'm going to try and get some more players as well on it. But yeah, big up Arda to subscribe. Thank you very much. Make sure you subscribe to Double A's Talking Kit channel as well. Faz Obama. Faz, you think we beat City? Well, I don't know. but you can watch the stream back to find out because we talked a lot about it. We definitely beaten City. It's priceless, says talking double A. Thank you very much. Big up to everyone. There's a lot of you still in the chat. You guys stayed with me for 2 hours plus. That is crazy time. This is what I mean. When you're unstructured, you just talk, right? You just have a chill time, you relax, you vibe, and you enjoy. Big up everybody for the super chats as well. I appreciate that as always. If you haven't already, please do kindly become a member of the channel. I have a members only group chat. I have a members only stream where members can join as well. Unfortunately, today I was going to bring the members on, but I am going to go over to my member to Football Power Hour to do a stream with him, to talk general life and football maybe. So come through. I'll share a link on my Twitter. My Twitter is there, Planet Fuzz. So come through and check that out as well. But yeah, become a member. Help me grow the channel. Help me on this journey. Your help is much more than you think appreciated. I'm thankful for everybody's support. I'm thankful for everybody's love. I'm thankful for everybody's understanding. I'm thankful for everybody understands that sometimes I get things wrong. Sometimes I get things right. Sometimes I'm brash. Sometimes I'm professional. But hey, I'm a human being. Big up, love, peace, guidance. Take care. Football Power Hour. Where you at, bro? Where you at?